Hi there. So I'm solving a LeetCode problem every day until I become a software engineer. This is Contiguous Array. So you're given a binary array filled with ones and zeros, and the goal is to give the largest subarray that has an equal number of zeros and ones. So for example, you are given this array here consisting of zeros and ones. The first largest subarray that you find that has an equal number of zeros and ones is right here. Later on, you'll find this array to be the largest subarray of zeros and ones, containing 3 zeros and 3 ones. So in order to explain my code, let's interpret this problem graphically, where we have the ones arbitrarily assigned as a more positive direction and the zeros as a more negative direction. So in this example right here, we have 0, 0, 1. We travel initially pretty negative, and when we have the 1, we go into a positive direction. So as we continue to do this process, you'll notice a really interesting pattern, where whenever the slope changes direction, we've actually discovered a subarray within the original array. Using this, we can actually calculate the length of this subarray by taking the index at each of these points and finding the difference between those two. So just graphically looking at this problem, we'll find that the distance between point A and point C actually results in 6, which is the answer to this example. So in terms of my program, we first start off with the variable binary direction, which arbitrarily assigns 0 as a more negative direction and 1 as a more positive direction. We then have max subarray length, which calculates the largest subarray containing an equal number of zeros and ones. We then solve this using a hash map, where we map out every point that we previously discovered. If we find out that in binary direction it already exists within our hash map, then we can calculate the difference between the two different index points, and if it is larger than the previously mapped subarray, then we update the max subarray length variable. Otherwise, we just calculate the index. So after this entire process, indexing through the entire array, we then have the maximum result. And here's what I got. This took me 2 hours to solve.